What's up, guys? It's your boy Jeff for Dragonite here, and I'm doing, guys, week 9 of the PCL D-League as we take on Dorian, aka Lieutenant Gold, and his Victory Road Victini. I combined Victini and Victory, so Victory Roads. We're coming into week 9, 5-3, plus 3, if I'm not mistaken, and he's coming. Dorian's coming in 4-4, minus 2 or something like that. He's coming. I don't know. I think positive differential. I do not remember. I don't remember what it is, but he's coming in 4-4 with some differential. I don't know what that is. Shout outs to Lantern Joe for recording the video for me, and shout out to my front office for helping me build. Actually, I think this week I built myself. I built this team myself. But I just get posted to my front office, let them know is everything all good, everything all chill. Everyone's like, yep, it's all good. Change one thing, and I'll go over that one thing. Just want to go move, so not too much of a change. But everything that I built, we didn't actually really change too much. We just kept it how it is. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. You're gonna see our matchup right over there against. So first up, we have Scar and Metagross, Rocket Metagross side. Rocket moves in Headbutt, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Agility with max HP, max attack, force by death, adamant nature. So basically what we're supposed to do with this is that his team is a very scary team. You guys see it on the right hand side. He has very good walls of Celesteela, Jellicent, Gligar. He has good breakers and Naganadal, Mega Diancie, he has Dolce, he has good weight on Kelder. He has a, what else does he actually have? He has a Moltres with Z-Captain. The Z-Captain is also superior, which is also an amazing thing. Crocodile also good for, just like, Intimidate or AB, or could be like a Scarf Moxie set, something like that. So his team is very, very versatile, pretty good team. So I want to be more bulky, so I'm gonna go to this, and after Agility, I'll shoot this whole entire team. I don't really care about possibly anything else before I click Agility, because like I am bulky. I will take literally any hit that he dishes out for me. I really don't give a hand. I really do not care at all, right? Feel that? So after Agility, we go in Zen Headbutt for stab, basically O-Codes or 2-Codes, everything. Ice Punch is for the Gligar, Thunder Punch is for the Celesteela. Agility, just to get faster. We could just come in with Metagross earlier to break his team hard, or coming after to clean up. So, do that. Next up, we have Colgate, our Zygarde, rocking on the leftovers, rocking moves, 1000 arrows, extreme speed, substitute coil, 200 HP, 252 attack, 56 special defense, of adamant nature. Yet again, we're running another bulky Zygarde. Basically, all we have to do is get in, try to click a sub or a coil, and just click buttons, right? Click 1000 arrows, click extreme speed, just click buttons. His superior is one that really scares me, because his superior just comes in, and once he gets off 2 leaf storms, I just lose the game, right? I can't stop it. So this thing is here to try to get in before the superior gets in, get off a coil, maybe 2 coils. Once I get 2 coils, extreme speed, O-Codes is superior. So that's my hope, at least. And then once I get +2, 1000 arrows will kill things. Extreme speed, besides Celesteela, let's get even that +2 adamant, it still gets 2-Code at +2. It feels like a max defensive bold nature, max HP. Yeah, it gets 2-Code. That's what I'm expecting him to do with Celesteela. So once I get the +2, it's a 2-Code with that, but you can lead seed protection and things like that. So that's what the substitute, so we get immune to the lead seed. Alright, so next up we have a Nova, our Mew, rocking the Munium Z, rocking the Mew Psychic, Flamethrower, Rock Polish, Nasty Plot, with 252 HP, 252 special attack, Force by Death, Modest Nature. And this is my sweeper right here, basically. If I could get my Mew in and click Nasty Plot and Rock Polish, it's GG. I win the game. He cannot do anything to stop me. Even a fully split death, the Jellicent, even that +2 special attack, takes 70% from Psychic. So that's why I have the Medium Z there too. I pop my Medium Z on the Jellicent, it dies guaranteed. Even if I pop my Medium Z beforehand, Psychic turn boosted, it still kills it no matter what. So this is what it's for. I want to get my Mew in before the Superior. Once again, I told you the Superior is a very, very massive threat to my team. I want to get in before the Superior gets in. If I could double dance right out the gate, I just won the game. You cannot stop it whatsoever. So that's the reason. And all I need is Psychic and Flamethrower. Psychic at +2 O-Codes everything. Besides Jellicent, like I mentioned, just click Z on that. Flamethrower O-Codes Celesteela. because I don't see him bring any like special defense Celesteela. I just see him bringing max defense because I have a Metagross and a Zygarde and a Snorlax that I brought so many times. So it's like he's gonna be prepping for that mostly. Psychic just kills everything else on this team. Like nothing lives. Like I don't care what you are. You go to drop and agility rock pots are there. So I can outspeed Naganadel. The Jolteon too, you know, because they're gonna build faster than I am. I don't want to take damage from them. And with this spread, I could take one Dark Pulse from it. So say I click Rock Nasty Plot, and then he goes, oh, I'm not gonna let up, and just hard swaps into his Naganadel on my Nasty or whatever. Right, like say I have my Mew out, and then I don't have any boost up. I can Psychic on one of his mons. He hard swaps out into my Nasty Plot. I could just click Rock Pulse in his face. I still live Dark Pulse, a Life Orb Dark Pulse for this thing. I think like 55% to 60%. So it's like I eat one hit from it. So hoping that works out properly. Next up, we have Clarissa, top opening the rough and leftovers, rocking moves Nature's Madness, Surf, Taunt, Defog, Max HP, Max for Death, 4 special attack, and this is just here just to check the Steeler and the Jellicent. I just come in, click Taunt, just click Nature's Madness, click Nature's Madness twice on the Steeler, it gets down, click Nature's Madness twice on the Jellicent, even though I can't search Jellicent, but something else will come in like afterwards, taunt them so Jellicent can recover, can Will-O-Wisp, also on Steel so you can at least see to protect on me, so that's what that's for. And second last but not least, we have Luchador Halucha with the Misty Seed, rocking the moves Acrobatics, Drain Punch, Roost, Swords Dance, with the Adamant Nature with Max HP, Max Attack, and Force Death. So basically what happens is I got my camera a little bit because I don't think it's in place. It's not centered. So basically this goes in. After the Steeler does drop, I'm planning to drop the Steeler as soon as possible. Once my mist is still up, I come to my Lucha, click Swords Dance, everything gets 2 coat. Everything gets 2-shotted. I don't care, I'm in 1-shot. Everything gets 1-shot. I do not care which one, you get 1 shot. So once the Steeler drops, everything just gets 1-shot with Acrobatics and Drain Punch. So that's my plan. If I do it early on, I could do it late. Whenever the Steeler is gone, or whenever the Steeler gets down to around 30%. Because a +2 Acrobatics has 30% to Steeler, so that there's me hoping for that as well. So last but not least, we have Jimmy our Snorlax rocking Biggie Berry with Gluttony ability, rocking the moves Return, Thunder Punch, Curse, Recycle with max HP, 30 to attack, and 220 force per death. And this is the one move that we did change. Aquarius told me to change Earthquake to Thunder Punch because I really don't need Earthquake mechanics. Like only thing that's with Earthquake on his team is Naganadel and the Jolteon. Return does like not even like a non+1 return does like 80% to a Jolteon. I'm not gonna do, just dies to return at +1. Even without +1 takes like 80%. And Thunder Punch just suck at the Steeler, so I could click Thunder Punch at +1. I do like 30 or 40% to it, so you know there's also that. So that's the team, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into this. As you guys already see, that's the team that he brought. He brought the Jellicent, the Naganadel, Mega Diancie, Celesteela, Jolteon, and Conkeldurr. And the first thing I noticed is there is no superior. And the second I saw that, I was so ecstatic. I was like, there's no way that he did not bring the superior. Because I did so much to try to, like, I was in mocks. Superior just absolutely just came and I just lost. Like, you could say, oh, I'm a Halucha, but it's like, if the Steeler's in the back, I bring my Halucha in. She's going to swap out, of course. He's not going to stay on the superior. You're going to stay on against a Halucha? No. You go to the Celesteela, and I just wasted my seed. And I can't do it. I can't get inverted anymore after that anymore. So it's like I just lose. Superior just absolutely obliterates me. So I was really, really, really happy it was not there. I was thinking that's like a whole bunch of like weight off my chest, like so much. Like you have no idea how bad Superior just runs through my team. It just runs through my team after like even after one Leaf Storm, like everything gets 1-shotted. Like it's not even like even like. For Snorlax, he gets 2-shot at +1, so up at +2. So after 2 Leaf Storms, my Snorlax gets O-coded. So it's like it's very bad. It's very bad. So when the Serp was not there, I was super happy. The next thing I noticed that he brought the Mega Diancie, and this really confused me because the only person who has brought their Fairy type against me was week 1 was Platinum Howler. He was the only one who brought his Fairy type against me for the whole 9 weeks. Only him. Not even Squid did bring his Lele because I have a Mega Metagross right there, right? So it's also instead of a Coco comes against a bigger Coco, it's Electric type 2. It's just you know it can still kill my Metagross. But I saw the Diancie, I was like, why would you bring a Mega Diancie when I have a Metagross right there? I think we do speed type, but I really don't care. You can't even touch me. You click Earth Power. I live the Earth Power anyways, even without investments in HP. Like I would still live it, and I just obliterate you with Meteor Mash. And you also have to be very like a bullet punch too if I don't want to play like the speed type game too. So it's like I don't know why he brought it. It just didn't make sense to me. I saw a Jellicent, saw the Steeler coming for a fact, not gonna Dell. I saw the Surf did not come. The Jolteon, I was like, could have came. The Conkeldurr, that was something I did not see coming at all. I was like, Conkeldurr is always coming, and it did come. Jolteon could have. I was like, Jolteon should come, but no, I do have Feeny, and if he didn't bring Jolteon, there's no way he breaks my Feeny. Nothing to. Besides the not gonna Dell, but I do have a Snorlax in the back to take 10%, 15% from a Sludge Wave. Meta goes to the immune to a Sludge Wave, so you know, it makes sense why he brought the Jolteon. So that's that. And looking at this, I'm like, okay, what is my lead over here? I'm just actually choose the volume up. So I'm like, okay, what's my lead? He's probably gonna lead Jolteon for a Volt Switch initiative. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, he's just probably leading Jolteon. I'm like, let me just go lead my Feeny, cause you know, I am Spadef. I could take a Volt Switch, but I'm like, do I really want to take a Volt Switch? So what I decided to do is I just go ahead and decide to go lead Slax. I was like, you know what? Most people do lead there. Unless you're trying to Volt Switch on me, just because I do lead Feeny a lot, because Feeny just has like great lead matchups. So let me switch it up this time. Let's go ahead and lead with Snorlax, and he comes out with oh gosh, which is the Jellicent, which just catch me off guard kind of, and I was like, yeah, it's not that bad. I would have preferred Feeny to come out and pick Taunt for Madness. So I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. So I just switch out right to Feeny. I could have done this earlier, but I just switch out right away because I know he's gonna go for the Skull, so I can snag a burn right away. But I'm not gonna let that happen. Come right to my Feeny, get my mist up, click Scald. I am full Spadef, and I'm gonna eat this up like nothing. I take 13 damage, and after leftover recovery, it's basically I took like 0.1% because I lost 1 HP, 1 or 2 HP. I lost 2 HP, so I took 1%. He withdraws as I just pop off my taunt as he comes out into the backbone to Celesteela, and I'm like, that's cool. I didn't go for the taunt, I go for Nature's Madness, and I miss my Nature's Madness. My very first one far up from the game, I'm like, oof, that's a yikes. So this time I go for the taunt because I know it's a lead seed, but I go for Nature's Madness after. So I was like, if I just, he can't touch me, right? And if he comes out to anything else, take 50%. This thing would have been down to 51%, but you know, it is what it is. He does withdraw as I go for another Nature's Madness. As this time I do land. Okay, my second Nature's Madness does land. I don't miss twice in a row. So we do get the Jellicent down to 51%. I do just fire off another taunt because I'm not going to let it click cover this turn because he's probably going for the recover, and he does go for the recover. So my mist does disappear, so that means he can get a Skull burn off as he just goes. I go for my Nature's Madness right over here, and he goes ahead and pops off his Skull, which does get the burn. Unfortunately, this is only second Skull in the game where he does get the burn, so it's like it is what it is. I don't even care. I don't take too much damage anyway. Being burned does negate my leftover, so it's like it's not the end of the world, you know. I could still work around it. I think, but it's better being burned than being toxic. You know, I'd rather be burned than being toxic. I don't want to be on toxic type. So he does come out into his Jolteon. He does withdraw to make the double. As I just pop up my Nature's Madness, and I miss a second Nature's Madness. So I am 1 for 3 at this point. I've only hit 1 Nature's Madness on the 3. So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a yikes. I'm like, this would be really nice to get some 50% chip off on this thing. I knew he was gonna go for Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, so I'm just coming with my Snorlax. Snorlax takes like 10% even for the Thunderbolt, so I'm like, this is late. I was thinking about going for Zygarde, but I don't want to take the risk that he goes for HP Ice making the reach, so I'm like, it's fine. I'm just looking at my Snorlax. He takes up any hit from this thing anyway. So he does go double out and doubles out into his Steela as I just go ahead and pop off my return because I was like, this is a free return. This is a free switch it for him. If I do go for the curse, I just don't. I'm like, I don't even have to go for curse. If I do, it's not gonna do me too well. So I'm thinking, I'm like, he's just probably going for lead seed. I'm gonna let him lead seed my Snorlax, damn a hard swap into my my Feeny, so I can taunt and do the Nature's Madness thing, right, to try to kill it. He reveals an Iron Defense, so I'm like, okay, so this is his answer to try to stop my my Snorlax. This is this answer for him. So if I get this +6, a Thunder Punch does not kill me. So this turn he does go for the C, so I'm like, okay, that's fine. He finally seeded me. That's phenomenal. I'm gonna get Thunder Punch off. Remember, you can snag a paralysis, and I do snag the paralysis in the second try. We'll see if that plays in matter, but I don't really think it does matter throughout the game at this point. So far, it doesn't really matter too much. He does get his lead seed recovery, and he does get leftovers recovery. So right over here, I just go ahead and double out to my Feeny as he goes for another iron defense. Trying to sit there, and I was like, I'm not gonna play this game. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted you to seed my Snorlax. I don't want you to seed my Feeny because that's you could just stay in front of me the whole time, right? He does go pop out my second iron defense to get the +4 defense. It is a pretty nice strat, but it's like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it too much. So I do get my leftovers recovery. Then it gets my burn damage. So this Steeler is back to full HP. I think at this turn I just pop off a taunt or a nature's mana. I do one of the two. I think it's just a taunt. I think it's just a taunt as he withdraws and doubles out into his Jolteon. Yeah, this turn I do go for a taunt. I do pop off my taunt as he makes the right double. I could have gone for nature's mana again, but I didn't want to risk being seeded, so that's the reason I did that. If he did try to stay in on me, and this turn I think I just go double out into my Snorlax. I'm not too sure. I think I just double out to my Snorlax this turn. Yeah, I do. I double to my Snorlax because I don't need to get my Feeny, messed up, right? So at this point I'm thinking, okay, one, I could get my new Mune. I could get my Mune on the Celesteela when he does click something else different, but he does click Thunderbolt over here. I was thinking about going to my Zygo, but I don't want to take the risk. He actually might make a read. He goes for double Thunderbolt as I go for Thunderbolt, reading, make a prediction that he's coming into the Celesteela, if I could just get that little bit extra damage off on the Steeler, right? I do go for Thunderbolt, Thunder Punch. It doesn't do much. I could just offer a return. I'm like, at this point I was really surprised. I'm like, why would you go for a Thunderbolt, risking a Jolteon? Cause depending on his spread and stuff, I did like 88% of this thing, minimum 88%. So if I went for that return right there, this Jolteon would have been completely, really crippled if we couldn't have done too much afterwards. So he took a big risk by doing that. He does double out into his Jellicent as I just pop up and recycle because I want to keep my berry there. I don't want to mess around with none of that. So he's probably just reading a return to try be immune to it. As I just make the double into my Mew because I knew he was going to have to quick recover this turn, right? I'm like, you're gonna have to, because you don't take a Thunder Punch. You probably do take a Thunder Punch, but you're gonna be super low. So at this point, this is a free switching for me. He could get like a Will-O-Wisp off on me, but I don't really care. I just go ahead and pop off my Nasty Block. I don't know that. Like, this is my opportunity. I click Nasty Block and I could just click Rock Polish and I just go in. He goes to the Scald and he does not snag and burn. I don't really think if he just snag very well with a difference. He just doubles out into his Steeler, to his Jolteon because it outspeeds me. And this turn I click Rock Polish and I'm like, it's GG. I'm like, it's GG. But and during the battle I was like, I don't want to say it's GG yet because last one said GG last week against Jake. My Zygarde died, right? So I just go for the Thunderbolt. But the Psychic kills the Jolteon, so Jolteon goes down. If he is not AV, that's phenomenal. He does die. He comes out into this Conkeldurr, so I'm like, okay, he might be like AV. AV still does die. I just go for a Psychic anyway, so I'm like, I really don't care. But he reveals to have the Payapa Berry, and he does live it with 20%. So I'm like, okay, that doesn't really matter. He goes for a knockoff, trying to get some big damage off, and it does the respectable. Mine is about like a little over 35% ish. As pop up my second Psychic, and Mew picks up its second kill of the game. And this point, I'm just like, I'm not gonna celebrate. The only one I'm gonna celebrate is once I kill 5 months and 6 months come in, then I'm gonna celebrate because I don't wanna throw away the 6-0. At this point, I know it's a 6-0. He goes for the Protect. I could have just gone for another Nasty Plot on the Protect. Trying to scout, trying to stall turns or whatever. I could have done it, but it doesn't really matter. I just go for another Flame Book. I'm not gonna risk him go for Heavy Slam if I pick Nasty Plot. It doesn't really matter. And the Celesteela does drop, so that's his third kill for Mew already, and we are looking really, really good. He comes out to a Jellicent, and I'm like, Psychic from here is a roll to kill. So I'm messing with the rolls. This is the reason I put Medium Z on here. Medium Z is guaranteed OHKO no matter what. It does over 100% to it, so I'm like, I don't really care. Because regular Psychic was like a roll to kill. I'm like, I'm messing with no rolls. Pick up this kill and let's go ahead and pick up this W, because after this all that's left is a Mega Nadal and a Mega Diancie. Mega Diancie ain't taking nothing for me after Psychic Terrain Booster. Mega Nadal ain't taking nothing for me. Even if it could be Scarf, but I'm like, it's not gonna be Scarf because a Scarf Mega Nadal doesn't make sense, because if he does bring that to me, it just makes my life playing around that so much more easier. So I just knew he's not missing card. That's the reason why I didn't put any speed investments for it. Second turn does come up. Mew picked up 4 kills. Nancy comes out, and I'm like, this is gonna die again. I don't care. He mega evolves. I'm like, go ahead, do you, dog. You do you. I'm gonna click psychic, and I'm going to blow you the hell up back, dog. So this is what we go ahead and do. We do go ahead and pick up that clean 6-0, making us 6-3 plus 9. This game was actually very important. Okay? If I did lose this game, we have odds that we played in week 10. If he won if he wins this week's games, if he wins this week's game, he goes 5-3 as well. I mean, no, he goes 4-5, and I'm gonna go 5-5 if I did lose. And next week will be week 10, and we have to fight for the last playoff spot. But after this game, I guaranteed locked my playoff spot. So we're here, guys. We have guaranteed locked playoffs. GG's to my guy Dorian. GG's to him. Played pretty well, but the one thing that I'm always gonna question is, why didn't you bring the Superior? Because we did talk about this afterwards, and he said that Superior doesn't make sense. It's like, I have a Halucha, I have a Pilot Swine, Priority Pilot Swine. I do have, like, who else? He said some other things too, like, cause he said Pilot Swine Ice Shard does two codes it. But I'm telling him, like, bro, why would you run a speedy Superior? It doesn't make sense. Like, bulky Superior makes sense. Makes the most sense. Max special attack, max HP, modest, 4 into defense or special defense, whatever you want. And at that point, if Pilot Swine Ice Shard 3 codes it, right? Halucha of course kills it, but that means I have to pop my Misty Seed, and Stealer comes out like I mentioned. I just get stopped by that. So I'm still gonna question to this day why he didn't bring the Superior. Doesn't make sense to me. You could probably go check that out on his side of the battle and see his reason to why he didn't bring Superior. He might have mentioned it, but I'm not too sure if he does mention it. But we're gonna talk about it, and that's that. GG's to him again, once again. So we are locked into playoffs. We have moved up into the 2nd seed. We're in the 4th seed. Now we're in the 2nd seed. We didn't make that huge come around. We didn't make that huge turnaround after that disappointing loss week 7 against Alex. So we're here. We're now locked in playoffs. And next week we'll take on my guy Odds, Method Bewares. I want to go for this win. Not gonna lie to you, we do have a chance to clinch to get the bye, but it's very, very, very unlikely and very situational. What it has to do is Blazing Squid. He has to get 4-0'd, 5-0'd, or 6-0'd week 10. He has to get that. And I need to win 4-0, 5-0, or 6-0. That's what has to happen. So he's playing Zucifer. So basically, Zucifer has to win 4-0, and that will mean that I have to beat odds 6-0. If Zucifer wins 5-0, that means I have to beat odds 5-0. If Zucifer wins 6-0 against Squid, I have to beat odds 4-0. So it's very situational. It's very, very unlikely, but it could happen. If somehow Squid loses 4-0, that just means that I have to play phenomenally next week. Well, I need to pick up another 6-0 sweep. I'm not even a 6-0 win. I just need to pick up another 6-0 win. I'm going to try my hardest to pick up a 6-0 win. Not to be disrespectful, but I'm going to try my hardest to pick that up. So I do have a chance to get closer. And if I get the first seed, that's going to be great for me, because who does not enjoy a bye? Who does not enjoy a first round bye? I'm going to get the heck out of here. I'm rambling too much. It's been almost 24 minutes, close to 44 minutes. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go down below, smash the like button. If you have any comments, suggestions, or concerns about my builds or anything, let me know down below. This has been your boy, Dreadful Dragonite, out. Peace! Later.